Welcome to another episode of Live from the Archives, a program highlighting the wonderful holdings at the Peters Township Public Library archives. I'm Nancy Martin, the library archivist, and I thought because it's the month of September that we would do a display highlighting the professional papers of Toni Sulkowski, a longtime educator here in the township. The archives has described Toni's papers as MS 2023-100. So a little bit about Toni for the few of you, the handful of you who may not already know her. She is a lifelong resident of the township who herself attended Peters Township schools. She graduated from the high school in 1971 and then went on to Grove City College, where she earned a bachelor's degree in education and Spanish and accepted a teaching job in the district. Toni spent her entire career with the district, beginning as a teacher, moving on to an elementary school principal, and eventually completing her career as the school district's director of technology. Toni was both the last principal at Elm Grove School and Venetia School, both of which closed in June of 1993. She was also the first principal of the brand new McMurray Elementary School when it opened in the fall of 1993, and degan of Bower Hill Elementary School when it opened in the fall of 1999. So clearly Toni was a very well-trusted member of the district team, being entrusted with closing 2 schools and opening 2 new ones. She retired from her career with the district in 2010 and continues to enjoy her retirement. She's on the executive board of the Venetia Heritage Society, which has a mission to both promote the history of the Venetia School and to the continued use of the building itself. The building will celebrate its 100th birthday next year in 2026, so please keep an eye out for celebrations for that. Toni's professional papers provide a wealth of information about Peters Township schools and education in the district from about 1980 until 2003. The display case outside of the reading room here at the library will display her papers for the months of September and October. The records in the display include a copy of the Elm Grove School pennant that Toni donated to the archives. The school's mascot, Elmer the Squirrel, can be seen on it. I apologize to Toni for mistaking it for a beaver. We then have Rachel's drawing of a suggested amenity for the new Bower Hill Elementary School, a water slide. I've only been in Bower Hill School a handful of times, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a water slide. Sorry, Rachel. We then have invitations to the groundbreaking and dedication ceremonies for Bower Hill Elementary School from 1998 and 1999. Toni served as this new school's first principal, and it was her last principal's position before becoming the school district's director of technology. We then have a wonderful photo of Toni and McMurray Elementary School students taken on the first day of school in 1995. A nameplate that Toni used at school board meetings for many years. A McMurray Elementary license plate from the 1996 to 1997 school year that includes the school's motivational slogan, McMurray Magic, Make It Happen. A photograph of McMurray Elementary School at the time of its opening in the fall of 1993. And everybody's favorite, a wooden spanking paddle that Toni found in the principal's office at Venetia School when she assumed the top job there in 1990. Knowing she wouldn't be using it, she took it home and later donated it to the archives. Several of the regulars at my monthly Those Were the Days program have told me that they were on the wrong end of this paddle during their time at Venetia School. It's the favorite archival item of every township 4th grader who tours the library, and my favorite answer given as to what the paddle might be was charcuterie board. Then we have an undated pen and ink drawing of Venetia Graded School, which opened on Venetia Road in 1926, and of which Toni was the last principal when the school closed in 1993. And the checkout record and library card for the Venetia Graded School's copy of Solveig Sundtrapp, A Boy of Norway, a book that was published in the 1930s. Toni removed the book from the school at the time of its closing in 1993 and later donated it to the archives. I was really hoping to surprise Toni with the display and presentation once I had recorded it. Unfortunately, she showed up here at the library just hours after I had finished putting the display together and discovered it for herself. I hope she was happy with it. Please join me again in November when I will be discussing the beautiful family photograph album that once belonged to the Sarah Jane May Walker family. It contains photos dating as far back as the 1870s.